Welcome to Math 152 W01 for Fall 2014. My name is Delois McCormick and I'm your instructor for this course. In this recording I will go over Blackboard and where you can locate various course materials within Blackboard. We begin with the Announcements button. This is where your course will open up each time. On the Announcements page, you can expect to find announcements that will indicate any changes to the schedule or to due dates, and also any special directions that I feel I need to give perhaps midweek because of questions I'm receiving. So as you look here, you can see there's a welcome announcement, and it tells you what to do to get started. Each week you will also find a schedule reminder with a due date that will tell you what you need to complete for that particular week. And so you can see here is a list of those assignments. Second, you find the Are You Ready button. The Are You Ready button will take you to a mini course called Are You Ready? And this course is to prepare you for online learning. As part of your orientation during this week, you will be going to the Are You Ready mini course, and from there you'll go to the Germana website and complete an assessment known as the Smarter Measures assessment. And this will give you some pointers in terms of your strengths and weaknesses in being an online student. So the Are You Ready mini course is actually a Google site. When you are ready to go to that particular site, you can click on this button. It will take you to a login for the VCCS, and you will log in using your MyGCC username and password. A couple of pointers on this: if you're into any other sites that are Google based, personal accounts, YouTube, that kind of thing, you need to close those out before you do this so that you'll go into the Germana / VCCS Google sites. So that will help you get there. So make sure you close out any other personal accounts you may have. Assignments is a tab where you can go to find the assignments by week, and I have with those assignments, as you go in, not only a list of the assignments like you find posted on the announcements, I also have links to take you to the various assignments. So for example, one of the things you have to do is go to My Math Lab and register, and also complete the very first lab, which is the lab on student information lab. So you'll want to make sure that you follow those directions. I arrange it this way. It's organized by week, but also other things are organized by chapter. So if you need to meet with me because you can't make it on on campus to get help with the tutoring center, you can email me and set up a time for us to meet online, and what we'll do is have a collaborate meeting, online office hours. So that would be the button you would press for that. Course materials are located here by chapter. We'll be starting with chapter 10, and we'll be starting with 10.1. And what I have done, I've posted lecture notes, and you should print a copy of the lecture notes and then watch the lecture. Sometimes on the lecture I'll have you pause the recording and work out a problem and then restart it so you can check your work. But the lecture is recorded, and these videos are on YouTube, but you have links here that'll take you directly to them. Then I have some sample problems I have worked from that particular section, and those are also located on in videos that are housed in YouTube. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Course outline is pretty self-explanatory. This is where you'll find the course outline. The course outline is in two basic parts. Part A is my part of the course outline. That has policies and so forth that are specific to my course. Part B is the college-wide series of policies that also apply in my course. So you have two parts there to the course outline. You will need these when you answer the questions on the course outline lab, and that comes up during week 2. Faculty information. Under this button you'll find contact information for me, my office hours, contact policy, my education, professional background, and just a little bit of personal information. So next we have a discussion board. And I see I've got that out of order. I usually do these buttons in alphabetical order. Under the discussion board you'll have the Ask the Instructor forum. That is where you can go to ask questions about the course content or how the course functions. Virtual cafe, you can exchange ideas with other students in the class. There are some basic standards in the next section for the discussion board. And then for the graded forums, Meet Your Classmates is one you'll be completing with your first lab. This is where you would post your self-introduction. And the mathematician group projects, those will be towards the end of this semester. So under Meet Your Classmates, what you'll do is go in and click on Create a Thread and say Meet Delois McCormick or whatever your name is, and create your thread there. Okay, labs. Very often you will have labs, particularly in the beginning of the semester. I have a general statement here about labs. The first lab is the Student Information Lab. And what you're going to be doing is completing this lab sheet, which I have here. And as part of the lab, you will be taking a screenshot of the top portion of the results page to that particular test, which is not graded by me. Basically, I just want to see that you completed it. So if you complete the instructions that are found on the assignment sheet, that'll get you through that process. But when you're ready to turn that in, you click on the name of the lab. Okay, and you have some basic information. When you're ready to attach it, you click on Browse My Computer. And the way I suggest is, here's the name of the lab as I've saved it. You can simply put your last name in front of that. And the lab was updated in 2013. Don't worry about the fact that it is 2014. It's the same one we used last year. And then when you're done, you submit. So again, that's the lab section. And you can see second week you have the course outline lab, then we go to Magic Squares, Monty Hall. We get into a number of labs related to statistics, and then it's a while before we, at the very end of the semester, we do the group project. Okay, My Grades is where you'll find your grades on the labs and then your exams housed. Every time you take an exam, after I've graded the exam, I'll transfer, if I use my math lab for the testing, I'll transfer the grades from my math lab into Blackboard so you see an updated grade. And I'll let you know about that when I have those done. We have a link to the My Math Lab site, which is where you will find your homework and your quizzes. And then last of all, we have the online assistance, which has atomic learning tutorials, which are excellent for technical items such as using a calculator or a computer. You have some resources, library services, orientation to online learning, which you're doing part of actually in that very first lab. Student technical resources if you have trouble with Blackboard and you need some help with that. Testing center is where you'll take the exams for the course. And then finally, tutoring services. And we have an excellent tutoring center. They have walk-in math hours, and they also have times when you can schedule an appointment one-on-one with a math tutor. So in addition to that, they also offer the online tutoring like I was talking about for the Collaborate meeting if you needed to meet with me. Okay, so those are your online assistants. Now, when you see this, there'll be one more button. It's not showing up now because I don't have anything under it, and that will be the Start Here button, and that's where you will find the videos. Okay, I think that pretty much concludes this video. In the next video, we'll take a tour of my math lab.